Crazy Nancy. I tell you what, I've been watching her, and I have been watching her for a long period of time. She's not the same person. She's lost it.
1 week after a bitter war of words between President Trump and Nancy Pelosi, the House Speaker confirming today nothing is off the table, including impeachment.
Everybody wants justice. Everybody wants the president to be held accountable in the most serious way. And everybody believes, I mean, I'm talking on the Democratic side, that no one is above the law, especially the President of the United States.
Well, there's a speaker here now, White House Principal Deputy Press Secretary Hogan Gidley. Hogan, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me on.
So she left impeachment on the table, as we said. But in her written statement, she really, kind of ran from impeachment, said we're going to keep investigating, while Eric Swalwell on this program at the top said we're on the road to impeachment. All kinds of other 2020 contenders say start the proceedings now. What's really going on in the Democratic caucus?
This is a three-ring circus, and Nancy Pelosi is the ringmaster. What we saw today was the special counsel, Robert Mueller, walk to that microphone and say, I completed the investigation, I closed down my office, and I closed this case. We are over and done with it. 2,800 subpoenas, 500 witnesses, 500 warrants, 40 FBI agents, 19 attorneys, and a partridge in a pear tree, and we're right where we started. And there is no collusion, no conspiracy, and the Department of Justice confirmed there is no obstruction. Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats want to continue down this road, and it doesn't hurt Donald Trump because he's free and clear. It hurts the American people. They are the ones who need infrastructure. They are the ones who need a secure southern border.
Right.
They are the ones who need health care. But Pelosi and the Democrats are focused on their own political agenda and not focused on making this country better.
I get that, but then when Nancy Pelosi made that comment about investigating the president and a cover-up and all of the like last week, the president basically walked out of a meeting on infrastructure. So now that you have Democrats throwing more gasoline on the fire and saying that not just a cover-up, but they're alleging at least, they might not be able to back it up, that they want to try to remove him from office. How does he work with Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats? How do you do those things like immigration?
Well, listen, first of all, this is the Russian collusion witch hunt 2.0. First, they accused him without proof or evidence of colluding with a foreign power. Now Nancy Pelosi is saying that he literally is involved in a cover-up without proof and without evidence. Not to mention the fact the very thing she's talking about being covered up is open for everyone to see. It is a public document. So I have no idea what she's talking about, but when given the choice, she had two I words in that meeting. She could focus on infrastructure or impeachment, and it is very clear they are going down the road of impeachment. Most Americans don't want that. The president just wants to get about the business of making this country better and protecting the American people along the southern border, along so many other lines. Democrats just don't want any part of it. We want to move forward. They don't, and that's the problem.
Hogan, you called it a three-ring circus on the Democratic side, but on your side, you've had a shift in how you're talking about this investigation. Look at what the president tweeted just last Friday. It wasn't ancient history. I don't know why the radical left Democrats want Bob Mueller to testify when he just issued a $40 million report that states loud and clear and for all to hear, no collusion, no obstruction. How do you obstruct a no crime? Dems are just looking for trouble and a do-over. So he said there, Mueller said no obstruction, but then today, your colleague, your boss, Sarah Sanders, said something different. The report was clear. There was no collusion, no conspiracy, and the Department of Justice confirmed there was no obstruction. The point being that you may be shifting the goalposts. The president just Friday was saying Bob Mueller said no obstruction. Now that it's a little more gray, you're now saying the Attorney General said no obstruction.
No, not at all. There's not an ounce of daylight between them. And look, Rudy touched on this before. Prosecutors prosecute, but they only prosecute if they have the evidence to do so. Bob Mueller, he could have recommended that there be indictments. He didn't. That means he didn't have a case against this president. So we are clear. There is no collusion. There is no obstruction. It's a complete and total exoneration. That's where we were then when this report was released, and that's where we are today.
Hogan Gidley, we've had this conversation before. I suspect in the months ahead we're going to be having it again. We appreciate you coming in tonight.
Thank you very much.